Hi students, 12th Standard Accountancy, Chapter-5, Admission of Partner, Illustration, sum number 18. Let's read the question. Amunda and Bona are partners who share profit and losses in the ratio of 5:3. Chitra joins the firm on 1st January 2019 for 3/8 share of profits and bring in cash for her share of goodwill of ₹8,000. Pause necessary journal entry for adjusting goodwill on the assumption that the fluctuating capital method is followed and the partners withdraw the entire amount of their share of goodwill. What that tells us? Let's explain the question. Amuda and Bona both are old partners whose old profit sharing ratio is 5:3. Okay. Chitra is a new partner. Chitra joined into the firm on 1st January 2019. Chitra's new profit sharing ratio is 3/8. Okay. She brings the cash for goodwill ₹8,000. This is the information. What they asked to calculate, we are going to pause the necessary journal entry for the goodwill in the fluctuating capital method. First point. Second point, the old partners withdraw the entire amount of goodwill, entire amount of their share of goodwill. 2 points. So we are going to pause the two journal entries. Okay. Listen. First journal. Listen for the goodwill. Whenever the new partners bring the cash for goodwill, what is the journal entry? What is the format for journal entry? First journal entry. So whenever new partners bring the cash for goodwill, cash comes into the business. Okay. So cash is the receiver, debit the receiver. So cash account or bank account is to be debited on the joining date, 1st January 2019. Cash account or bank account is to be debited ₹8,000. And respective old partners capital account is to be credited. Who are the old partners, respective old partners? Amuda and Bhuvana. Respective old partners capital account is to be credited. So whenever the new partners bring the cash in the name of goodwill, first method, cash account or bank account data to respective old partners capital account. So as per the format, bank account data ₹8,000, cash for goodwill to respective old partners. Who are the respective old partners? Illustration 18. Amuda and Bhuvana, respective old partners capital account. So Amuda's capital account, how they distribute the goodwill to the old partners in sacrificing ratio. Sacrificing ratio is not given in the question. How can you calculate the goodwill amount ₹8,000? So we are going to consider that the old profit sharing ratio as the sacrificing ratio. We assume the old profit sharing ratio as the sacrificing ratio. What is the old profit sharing ratio? 5:3. Okay. So we are going to assume that 5:3 for the sacrificing ratio. So 5 for Amuda's capital account and 3 for Bhuvana's capital account. Then the sum of the ratio, they are going to enter into the denominator. What is the sum of the ratio? 5 plus 3, 8. We are going to enter into the denominator. Okay. So first we are going to calculate Amuda's capital account, ₹8,000 into 5/8 are 180 is 8, 30 is to be added here. 1,000 into 5 are ₹5,000. Then Bhuvana's capital account 8,000 into 8 one time divided by 8 one times, 30 is to be added here. 3,000 into 3 are ₹3,000. So first journal entry is new partners bring the cash in the name of goodwill. The journal entry is, the format of the journal entry is bank account debtor or cash account debtor to respective old partners capital account. That goodwill is to be distributed for sacrificing ratio method, which means old profit sharing ratio method. Okay. We pause the first journal entry. And what is the second question they ask? The partners withdraw the entire amount of their share of goodwill. So the new partner bring the capital. The first journal entry is the new partner bring the cash in the name of goodwill. Cash or bank account data to old partner's capital account. Then the second journal entry is the old partners withdraw the cash, the entire amount. The old partners withdraw the entire amount of their share of goodwill. What is the journal entry? What is the format? In reverse order. The journal entry is very simple. In reverse order, we are going to enter here. What is the reverse order? Amuda's capital, respective old partners capital account to bank account. That's all. Who are the respective old partners? Amuda's capital account data and Bhuvanas capital account data. 5,000 and 3,000 rupees to bank account 8,000 rupees. Okay. Narration should be entered compulsorily, otherwise you will lose the mark. What is the narration for the first journal entry? Cash brought for the goodwill to be distributed to the old partners Amuda and Bhuvana. What is the second narration? Withdraw for cash withdraw, goodwill withdraw by the old partners. Okay. Do you have any doubt? Please comment into the comment box. Thank you. Take care.